Okay, welcome aboard this fly-by-wire Jet 2 service to Luxembourg today. And you can see everything's all dead as a dodo. So let's just calibrate there we go, my joystick. So let's turn on some batteries, get some power into the aircraft, activate. Bearing in mind batteries are fairly limited, so you won't do too much. There's a bit of rain today. Weather in Luxembourg's pretty good, so let's turn on my tablet and we can request a ground power unit, please. Power is connected. Good, so we can now go over to auxiliary power. Go, and we come alive. Take the fuel pump. Arm doors. No smoking. Seatbelt. Naval lights and strobes automatic. Test the fire alarm. Okay, that's that one done. Gotta wait for everything to fire up. So we will import our flight plan from SimBrief. There we go. The weather's pretty good there. I've already looked at it all, it's all the way down the bottom. Right, let's get the jet bridge across, please. I suppose in theory that would already be attached actually. Right. Let's primary loss, yeah, that's because it's not working. I know that, that's no problem. Initiate reset, get the SimBrief data across. Flight plans across, there might be a few discontinuities. There we go, there's a couple of errors quite often. And it could be, wait to see what happens when we actually get flying. Sometimes there's a little bit of conflict between flight sim and SimBrief, but there we go, end of flight. Performance with it's a wet runway. We're going to take off with 2 flaps. We can put in our approach details. QNH for the approach at the moment is 1012, speed 180 at 7 and 11. And I'll say 1012, 1012. 11 and 1087. Transition altitude 10,000, not 100,000. Oops. And that'll do me there for the time being. Flight number 6490. Cost index 10. Is it 10 today? Yeah. 35,000 feet. Cruise altitude. May well change. Sometimes it does because of flight sim's got a mind of its own. Right, fuel. Block fuel is 54.8. Can't do anything more until we actually get the passengers on, so let's load some passengers, shall we? Fuel, let's get the fuel downloaded. Get some fuel sorted out. Oh, we've got enough fuel already. Oh, I've got instant on. Oh, prefer real normally. Never mind. Payload. Right, passengers, download payload. Oh, it's flipped to instant. Little buggers. So we will download passengers, get them on board, and we'll hear a bit of music playing in the background. While we're waiting for everything to fire up, let's get some brightness on the dash. Got a co-pilot that'll be handling the radio once we're airborne. We will do it now, but it's all out of sequence to what I want. TCAS is on standby, that's good. Turn some floods on over there. Switch lights on here. Floods in the middle. Should lock the door really, but I like to hear it. Under the regulations, so let's get some 80s. Oh, no 80s. Unusual. Oh, well, let's just get IFR.
Clearance delivery ChanX IFR to Luxembourg ready to copy.
Bit of a bug.
ChanX is cleared to Luxembourg Airport as filed. Take off runway 22, climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118.475 squawk 7437. ChanX cleared to Luxembourg Airport as filed. Take off runway 22, climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure on 118.475 squawk 7437. ChanX readback is correct. Contact ground on 121.73 when ready to taxi. Good day.
Okay, all we got to do now is wait for the passengers to get on board, and we can do a few other things then. No point in firing up the APU and wasting fuel. I better get some bags on board as well, actually, thinking about it. Get the bags on and make sure the catering's all sorted, shall we? While we're waiting.
IFR clearance to Cork. Ryanair 9008 is cleared to Cork Airport as filed.
So I'm running now, instead of AIG traffic, I've got FS traffic by Just Flight. So much easier, I keep forgetting to put it in all the time. Anyway, so there's bags going on, and we'll get some service in there. So this is, depends on the time of day as to what you get put in. So it saves you hours and hours of downloading different flight plans, etc., to get it to make it on transit. And I must admit, yeah, it took about 2 to 3 hours of tinkering as you go to different, whereas this does it all automatically for you. And I must admit, it's worth every penny. It's only 26 quid, worth every penny. Loaded. Got windscreen wiper on, but the only trouble with that, I don't think it sort of like do anything. It's a shame, really. Brain stimulator, they actually work. Still, minor details. So how far we've got? 75 out of 118. Oh, not many people want to go to Luxembourg, do. It does vary, depending on what there is. So we can sync that. Landing calculation, fill in the data, and calculate, and it will tell us where our top of the descent is, but it does leave it late. Checklists, yeah, I've got that on automatic filling in because gear pins and stuff like that, you know, fuel quantities, and some of it is actually, what is it, after start, taxing, flight controls. There's quite a few stuff, radar and that is on, already on. So yeah, some of it is just to work for the sake of it. This is a sim after all. You know, I would normally check when I was in my Cessna. I would normally check flight controls before I go anywhere. Let alone start up engine. Check them after I start up the engine a bit late, then waste a load of fuel. But so I'm not sure if that's technically in the right order, mate. Who knows? Let's turn up a bit of brightness on my panel up here. That's better. And then we get, sometimes the auto throttle can actually dip and take off. So if I go very quiet, up and around with bits and pieces, just let me know. Well, not let me know, you know what I'm doing. Well, got a bit of overspeed. Sometimes it just does its own thing. It's really weird. But hopefully we might be lucky. I could cheat and set the throttle speed actually. I tried another different method actually, just leaving it to its own devices. So we got a sharp left hand turn out of here. We can put it on flight plan like that and then actually go through the whole flight plan. We can normally sort things out while we're going quite easily. So, nicely evenly balanced by the looks of things. Ah, there we go. Right, they are loading completed. Thank you very much. So let's get the APU fired up. The dials slowly come up. This is fly-by-wire's 320, not the standard one. Everything works. Right, that's done. Loading completed. So we go back to services. Take the jet bridge away, please.
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, on behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer, and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting to receive final numbers from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full, undivided attention as they review the safety operations of this Airbus aircraft. We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
So, we can now do our takeoff speeds. Now we've got full weight. Oh, the hell. It's 170. It's quite high. Anyway, so wait for APU to be available, which it is, so we can switch the bleed switches over. dispense with our ground power unit, and we can request taxi, or you can just push back and then request taxi. Gonna let me do it? Yeah. So I normally push back first and then request it. Should request engine start and push back, but it doesn't work. Yeah, we can request the push back. It doesn't actually, it just puts a tow truck on. It doesn't actually give you the verbals that I would like. So anyway, pushback. Enabled pushback system, which is a little bit erratic sometimes. Get me a tug, please. Fire up the clock. Back to the left. Following. So, once we're connected, we can push back. Take the handbrake off. Can we push me straight back, please? Away we go. Nice and slow. So, APU's on with the beacon.
Flight attendants, arm doors, and cross check.
Crank on. Start up engine 1. Watch the dials. Yeah, we're starting to work. Shitty old weather today. Now we can go a bit to the left.
Once again, we'd like to welcome you on board. Your safety is our top priority, so we appreciate a few minutes of your safety features of this aircraft.
I shut the door and won't get all this speech. I quite like it actually, listen to the air hostesses do their bit.
To fasten your seatbelt, insert the flat metal
Plus the fact I don't know when.
on the straps and tight. To release, just lift the sound flap of the buckle. Please keep your seatbelt back a little tight.
Tell them to prepare for
Seatbelt sign is
takeoff.
off and have it visible to the crew at all times. Your life vest is in a pouch under your seat.
Right.
It's instructed by the crew. Tear open the pouch, remove the vest, and pull it over your head. Wrap the strap
Nearly
around
there,
your
so
waist.
this
Secure the
engine
buckle, and
can actually start both engines at once. The A320 will allow you to do that in real life. We're going back. We can increase the speed if you want, but this is fast enough for me.
All exits are clearly marked to the side overhead. If necessary, floor level lighting will illuminate the gas help find the exit. Please take a moment now to locate your closest exit and remember it may be behind you. If there is a change in cabin pressure, floor oxygen mask will drop from overhead. Firmly pull the mask towards you to start to close oxygen.
Okay, we're
Place the
good.
mask over your nose and mouth, pull your elastic bands around your head, and tighten the straps on both sides.
No more discontinuities.
Be sure to put your mask on first before helping others, and we'll let you know when it's no longer needed. While you're passing through the cabin to make sure we are ready for departure, you can help us by making sure your seatbelt is fastened. Your seat back is upright, your tray table is good, and I'll turn in and flip it over.
Okay, are we up? 19 apiece, here we are. Crank off.
Stansted ground Ryanair 7964 request taxi to the gate. Ryanair 7964 taxi to gate 42.
Okay, that will do us. Thank you very much, sir. Handbrake on. Dismiss the tug. Okay. Let's the other in. 110.7. Come up runway mismatch. Bug. Not let me down so far. Okay, so flat 2 arm brake. Emergency brakes are on. Takeoff configuration. Test it. Good. Check the
Stansted
cabin.
ground Easy 79er 17 taxi to the gate. Easy 79er 17 taxi to gate 22 via taxiway November
system
Hotel Yankee
on.
Juliet.
Transponder on standby.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
There we are. Okay. Handbrake. Ooh.
Taxiing to gate 22 using taxiway November
minute.
Hotel Yankee Juliet Easy 79er
This is where I'll let
17.
co-pilot take over now.
Stansted ground X ready to taxi IFR.
X taxi to and hold short of runway 22 via taxiway Bravo Hotel Romeo Cross runway 22 Sierra. Contact tower on 123.805 when ready.
Off we go.
Taxiing
You
hold
can-
short runway 22 via taxiway Bravo
You
Hotel
can
Romeo
subscribe
Cross
for
runway
charts,
22 Sierra
etc.
X.
But that's £9 a month. It works out a lot of money.
X hold position caution other traffic.
Okay, we hold position.
Hold position X.
So I've got the cheap ribbon in, and you can get a modified one which is much smaller, so you know where you're going. Oh, I've got a hold position here. I bet it'll be here all bleeding day now. They do this sometimes, even though that aeroplane disappeared. Nobody else has got any lights on or anything. I'm responsible for the safety of the aircraft, and I think it's safe to proceed, and they'll probably just give me authority, which normally happens. Give it a little bit of throttle to get moving. There we go. Get back out to the centre line. Oh yeah, please don't shoot me. I'm going to sit there for 20 minutes because it's a bug in the system.
X continue taxi.
There you go, thank you.
Roger X.
And no word of a lie, there is a great sim guy. The real A20 pilot actually does his own sims, actually YouTube channel, etc. Really, really good. And see this little rivet here? If you line that up, that is where your front wheel is, and it's also handy for when you're landing. True. These things that people find out, all this technology, and we end up with this. Let's disperse with that. So we're all clear to the left. There's a flashing light up there. Clear to the right. Oh, I know what I forgot. Let's put some taxi lights on. I'll get shot and turn off the APU. I don't intend filming the whole. It's a bit snowy. The whole flight, because it's bloody boring. So once we've taken off and we're on our way, it will be approach and landing next. I'll keep the recorder going just in case something interesting happens. So I don't miss it, but to be taxiing very slow today. Sometimes it runs away with me. Let's give it a little bit more throttle. That's it. Minute amount. was a short taxi, makes a change. Going a bit quicker now, thank goodness. It's bad weather, so technically we should hold here because the ILS interference, but so I will, but I'm not sure. No, it will work. No, it doesn't allow for bad weather like that, so we'll move forward a little bit.
Tower Chanex at runway 22 ready for departure IFR to Luxembourg.
Chanex QNH29.71 wind 150 at 7. Traffic is on final.
7. Traffic is
Cleared
on
for
final.
takeoff runway 22.
Okay, in other words, don't hang
Cleared for
around.
takeoff runway 22 Chanex.
So we won't be able to hang around. So straight out, straight out we will go.
Chanex 6490 is at 1,500 feet, climbing 10,000 feet.
Chanex 6490 London Center QNH29.71 continue as planned.
See, throttles are ignoring me.
6490 keep speed not above 210 knots.
Keep speed not above 210 knots, Chanex 6490.
We are now stable. Better run than that. Plus 5.9. You can't go up by plus 5.9. Stupid silly. What the fuck? That's wrong. It's meant to be. Oh, I'll just leave it. Do it like that then. Up the clouds now anyway.
Chanex 6490 climb and maintain 15,000 feet. Keep speed not above 250 knots.
Climb and maintain 15,000 feet. Keep speed not above 250 knots, Chanex 6490.
250. Flaps up. Standard barometer. Landing lights off. options in a minute. Oh, look, we've got a bit of a right headache there with our flight plan. Right, worry about it when we get there. Cancel things as we go. Give me an after takeoff check. This one should have one. We haven't got one. Oh, they're nice fluffy clouds, aren't they? See, you're on the approach side. Sunny Belgium. Are we over? France. We're over France. Antwerp. Oh, Belgium, France, look. This is a good little model, but unfortunately it does have flight directors not even with them. But it does have its quirky moments sometimes. Today's takeoff was one of the worst I've seen, or worst I've had for a while. Sometimes it's normally just a little bit of overspeed, but autopilot didn't want to come on or anything. Could have been because I was outside the restraints of the autopilot, I don't know. Sort of restraints. I yank the joystick now, it'll switch off. Here's some restraints coming up. Flight level 100 there. I've got to come down 16,000 feet in. Might work. 60 miles should be able to. Tend to reduce my speed a bit as well, to be honest. That won't make it rush. Down to 16,000. Or end up in that cloud, who knows. So let's come down 10,000 feet.
Brussels Center Chanex 64900. Request 16,000 feet. Chanex 64900. 649er, descend and maintain flight level 190, expect 16,000 feet.
Okay, 190, expect
Descend and maintain
16.
flight level 190, expect 16,000 feet, Chanex 649er.
From the flight deck, ladies and gentlemen, as you may have noticed, we have begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now would be a good time to wrap up any business you need to take care of as we prepare for our approach. If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until the aircraft arrives safely at the gate. Parents, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
We are 100 miles out. To 4,000 there. And we need to keep on coming down. Maybe a little bit quicker. And slow us down a bit. Brake, otherwise we won't be going down so far.
Descend and maintain 16,000 feet, Chanex 649er.
We'll ask for another 6,000. once we get there, we'll get it.
Russell Center Chan X649er0. Request 10,000 feet. Chan X649er0 descend and maintain 16,000 feet. Expect 10,000 feet. Descend and maintain 16,000 feet. Expect 10,000 feet. Chan X649er0.
Bit bumpy, so we might have a few problems, might not. We'll go back up to 250.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Chan X649er0.
Yeah, about 250, but that's because we're descending, that's fine by me. We keep it at 250 when we're below 10,000 feet though. Down to 10,000 now. Flight level 100. I can have a seatbelt sign on now. Put that on there. Definitely bouncing about it. Atmosphere free Google map download. Doesn't seem to work anymore. It's a shame really. There is another one out and about, but it's all subscription. You know, I don't mind people making money, but Google is free to everybody else, but on it on this it's donations maybe, but no. That scenery is good enough for me from up here. Tree's a tree. Hope landing and arrival is a lot easier and smoother than the last one, or the takeoff anyway. Cloud bank we go.
GenX 649er, 0 contact, Luxembourg approach on 120.885. Good day. 120.885 for GenX 649er 0. Luxembourg approach GenX 649er 0, 10,000 feet. GenX 649er 0 Luxembourg approach QNH 29er.87 continue to LX 889 as planned. Speed not above 250 knots. GenX 649er 0.
That's another thing with these checklists, you know, approach, and it says about RO's done, seat belts are on, auto brake, and engine mode select. It seems to be really weird. See how it ticks any of them. Yeah. Anyway. I'll quit them on at the moment because I'm not even sure that's part of the pre-landing checks. So I don't know. Anyway, this don't look healthy at all. Come out the bottom there, I suppose, all a bit hilly. Suburban Germany, France over there, Germany around, all around us really. Uh-oh. The caution, what was that for? Ice detected. Okie dokie.
GenX 649er 0, you are 19er miles north. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 24 approach via Delta India Kilo transition. Cleared to Delta India Kilo. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 24 approach via Delta India Kilo transition cleared to Delta India Kilo Chan X649er0. China Eastern 709er7, you are 19er miles east. Climb and maintain 5,400 feet, keep speed not above 250 knots, expect 4 DME runway 24 approach via Xcoast transition. Cleared to Xcoast. Climb and maintain 5,400 feet, keep speed not above 250 knots,
15 miles out, confirmed roughly.
Via Xcoast transition cleared to Xcoast, China Eastern 709er7.
This is going to be a choppy landing, I reckon. The weather's wrong.
Chan X649er0, keep speed not above 210 knots. Keep speed not above 210 knots, Chan X649er0.
Flaps 1, flaps 2, just about. It's borderline. Landing checks. Yeah, still got to come down. Yeah, I'm bouncing about. I can roll it, yeah. Switch the localizer on. You can come down to 3,000.
You are 11 miles northeast of Luxembourg. Contact Luxembourg Tower on 118.105 when inbound on the approach. China Eastern 709er7, you are 12 miles east of Luxembourg. Contact Luxembourg Tower on 118.105 when inbound on the approach.
So we've got other traffic. It's be interesting with the FS traffic.
105 Chan X649er0. Luxembourg Tower, Chan X649er0, 11 miles
Gusting and that. I think we land a little bit fast as well, to be honest.
Chan X649er0, Luxembourg Tower. QNH 29er.9er0, wind 158 at 6. Cleared
2,500.
24 approach.
Cleared ILS runway 24 approach, Chan X649er0.
China Eastern 709er 712 miles east inbound for DME runway 24 approach. China Eastern 709er 7 Luxembourg Tower. QNH 29er.9er0, wind 158 at 6. Cleared for DME runway 24 approach.
Localizer's locked on.
Cleared for DME runway 24 approach.
I'm going to hit the approach button as well, so we'll hit the glide slope. Runway in sight. There we go. 8 miles out. Gear down. Flaps 3. Coming up. 160, I think. A little bit quicker because of the wind. Sounds good to me. Full flaps. Thank you very much. Hopefully. Oh, you'll get it down in one go. Here we go.
158 at 6. Cleared to land runway 24.
1586 wind's
Cleared
quite
to land
calm.
runway 24 Chanex 649er0.
So why is this sim bashing me about like this? I don't know. Could be bug. Who knows? Switch auto throttles when I'm near the threshold. It should slow it down automatically, then I can put reverse thrust. I find if I do it too early, and don't sync shouts at you, which is more a sim problem than aircraft. Jesus Christ, pumping about all over the place.
1,000.
This is going to be interesting. Radio, 1,600 on the barometer, that's it, keep the props down my old muggers.
$500, $400, $300, $200.
Woo! Come on, down we go.
100.
Well, yeah, it's a bit blowy.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
You're on the ground. Do, said Fred.
China Eastern 70907, go around.
Oh, he was a bit close behind me, was he? It's a bit naughty. Let's go over here. It's much more.
Chanex 649er0, contact ground on 118.105.
118.105 Chanex 649er0.
Is he there? Where's the China? Oh, yeah, they are. China Eastern. Sorry, mate. Haha, fucked up your day. That's good, though. Right, said Fred. Where are we? Anyway. Flaps up. Landing lights off.
Going to 120.885 China Eastern 70907.
Lights off. Taxi lights on. We are moving. by itself. Didn't want to do that really, but there we go, never mind.
Luxembourg ground Chanex 649er0 request taxi to parking.
Chanex 649er0 taxi to General Aviation Parking via taxiway Bravo 2 Bravo 1 Alpha Kilo 1.
Taxiing to General Aviation Parking via taxiway Bravo 2 Bravo 1 Alpha Kilo 1 Chanex 649er0.
Luxembourg Tower Lazare 9er 8612 miles east inbound 4
Right,
DME
turn the
runway 24
autopilot,
approach.
co-pilot off before you turn off, otherwise when you start it all back up the next time, he asks for permission to take off or clearance when you're not ready for it. Where the hell are we going to park?
Cleared for DME runway 24 approach Lazare 9er 86.
APU is available, job good. Might have to use it here. Basic little airport, isn't it, really? One runway. You think we're going to park over there somewhere? Comes another airplane. Where the hell are we going? Ryanair's here. Oh, that looks like my spot there. The tug and everything all waiting for me and some stairs.
Lazare 9er 86 wind 158 at 6. Cleared to land runway 24. Cleared to land runway 24 Lazare 9er 86.
Okay, turn off my taxi lights. I want to burn out the eyes of my marshal. Got one. I don't know if there's one there actually. Yeah, there he is. Here he is. go. Stop there like that. Well done. Thanks, mate. Right. Handbrake on. Lead on. Engines off. Beacon off. Can I have some steps, please? And we can offload people. Unfortunately, the steps don't stay there, which is a pain in the butt. Got the ground power unit. There's one available, I think. Yeah, that'd do. Okay, Stairs, get yourself on here and then I can get everybody off.
Desire 986 exit runway when able.
Okay, start unloading them. Power.
Desire 986 contact ground on 118.105.
Switch off the APU. Leave
Going
most
to
things running.
118.105 Desire 986.
Can even go in. So you can leave most things running and then do a return trip if you want to program it all manually, or you can just leave it like it is and shut it down. So thanks for watching.